Welcome to Cooking with Andrea. Today we're going to be making a pork burrito. Delicious. So basically what I did is I took everything from my freezer because I always cook a good 10-12 pound pork, which is this, in my crock pot, which makes a beautiful, we say carnitas. It's basically a pork butt that is cooked, seasoned, and it is delicious. So I grabbed this from my freezer. I have about 5 more packs. I need to make a fast lunch today. We have a lot to do, and we got a schedule. So we're going to have a fast lunch today. Then I made some beans. I take about 5 pounds of beans at one time. I boil them, put a little bit of ham hock or a little bit of ham, and they're pinto beans. And so I have about 5-6 packs of these in my freezer. And then I took some white rice that's seasoned real well. It's got just a wonderful homemade chicken stock base itself, and that's all it has in there is the fresh chicken vegetable broth. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started. I'm going to go ahead and get my pork open. I'm going to get it in my pan. And then I have some fresh salsa. Everything I'm making today is something that we already have in the freezer because we need to hurry today. We need to get the rest of our yard ready. Winter's coming upon us real fast, so we have to get everything just ready. And then busy week. Then we have some other little issues, so we're working hard, going back and forth to the hospital. So we need to do those things, but we need to eat good. And you know, I love having this kind of food on hand because then I don't eat out as much. You know, this getting old stuff is for the birds. So I just want to show you how my beans went in the pot real well. We're going to get those warmed up. Pork looks delicious. It's in chunks. And we're just going to cook this up for just a second. It just needs to heat. And then let me get my rice in my little pan here. Like I said, this came out of the freezer this morning, and now we're just going to warm everything up, and we're going to assemble our burrito. Okay, so everything I already had on hand, already pre-cooked. This makes a very good TV dinner at night, good burritos at night. Anything. I suggest cooking extra food, freezing it. You always have food on hand. You have a fast meal. All you have to do, moms, dads, grandparents, and everybody else, take it out of the freezer. I love my food saver because everything just lays flat and I can get so much in my freezer. So I had the cup here just to measure out, but I don't have to measure anything. What I'll do is just show you how to fill the burrito. For my burritos, we use sour cream sometimes, we use cheddar cheese, and I have a homemade salsa that's been in my refrigerator for about a week. A couple weeks ago when we harvest all our jalapenos, our tomatoes, and stuff like that, this is what our salsa made. I'm going to give it a little taste real fast. This is like a pico de gallo salsa. We got some heat, not super bad. My purpose was not to burn my mouth with my chile. This is actually perfect. So this is going to go inside my burrito. So basically it's garlic, onions, tomatoes, jalapenos, and it's going to be fantastic. Oh my gosh, it tastes delicious. So this is what's going to flavor our burrito along with all our other wonderful spices. This is why I say season, season, season. Because when it's time, everything's going to come together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everything heated up. Oh, we got super soft mission size or mission brand burrito size tortillas. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get everything heated, and then what we'll do is we'll come back and we'll assemble our burrito. Welcome back. Okay, we have our pork heated. Looks absolutely fantastic. This is an actual pork butt that I actually cooked in the crock pot. I want to just show you, it has juice. And when you put it in your pan and cook it like this. I don't need to add anything else. It already was seasoned really well when I put it in my my crock pot and cooked it. I do have a video showing my crock pot pork. Remember, pork butt or a pork butt shoulder mix, because you need a little bit of fat to make like a carnita, and it'll be just absolutely delicious. Beans are nice and warmed. I used a fresh pinto that I had cooked and froze. Nice, beautiful. But what we're going to do is pick it up with a slotted spoon so all the juices don't drip in, but then yet you're still going to get some of that bean flavor. Okay, tortilla is done. Nice and bubbly. I'm going to turn this burner off and move this one here. And we're going to do a second burrito because I want to do one with salsa and a little bit of sour cream in there. And then I'm going to do one with none. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to end up wrapping them, because these are things that you can make for your lunches the next day. Just take everything out like you did and go ahead and put it in your burrito, wrap it, and you can save it, use it for tomorrow, or you can eat it now. But I'm going to make two. Rice. I put it in this pan, just heated it up. And, but let me tell you something. You guys know I don't like to do dishes either. Thank God I have a dishwasher. The rice, I would just put, if you're a microwave person, but I actually know quite a few people who are not microwave people. They don't like their food in a microwave, but if you don't mind, I would say put your rice in a microwave, because if not, look at what it does to your pan. It means you just need a little elbow grease. These are good pans, so mine will be fine. It's not burned on there. But just so you know, you can put all three of these items in your microwave and warm them up that easy. Because this is why we're making this today, so it's easy. So what I'm going to do, you know what I'm going to show you so it's more consistent. I'm going to take the spoon from here, because it's all going to go in your tummy. I'm going to put 1 scoop of rice. 1 scoop of bean. And when I did cook my beans, like there's a little piece, that's of ham hock. Delicious. It gives you just such a great flavor. So that's what that has in there. And then what we're going to do is take our meat. This is super easy to make. I'm going to show you one other thing too. You see the little cubes I have it? The reason I keep it that way is because you can just barely squish it like that, but yet it keeps a textured form. That's what I like. This is a fat, good little burrito. If you like more beans, more rice, or more meat, put it in there. One you like better than the other, that's how I say you make your burrito. Okay, so we have everything in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cheese. I'm going to put a nice, healthy serving of cheese. And I want to take and put a nice little dollop of salsa. Like I said, it's not too hot. It's beautiful. It has great flavor. So then what we're going to do is we're going to just put just a little bit of sour cream. I'm not a sour cream fan in my burrito, but I believe people like it. And my son likes it. My husband will eat it that way. So when you're rolling your burrito, just take it over, bend the end, bring it over, squish it back towards you, and roll. And look at that beautiful big fat burrito. This thing is ready to eat. So this is either what you're going to call a pork carnita burrito, or you could just call it a pork burrito, depending on where you grew up, how you grew up. But I'm going to tell you something. This thing is going to be absolutely delicious. And you know what you did is you cleaned out your freezer, because you took your meat you cooked from scratch, your beans you cooked from scratch, your rice you cooked from scratch, took it all out of your freezer, so you did something with it. Okay, so this one I'm going to leave right here. We're going to put this one back on. I'm going to make another one, because this is my one burrito that has everything in it, and now I'm going to make one that I'm just going to want to eat. So, couple things is believe all these things were on my videos already. And if not, or if you want to see me make it from scratch again or something, let me know. I have no problem. I love to cook. Mexican is one of my favorite. Probably Mexican and pizza, but I do like all sorts of food. But pizza and Mexican are probably my favorite. So what I'm going to do is my tortilla is ready. Once again, let me go ahead and put this down and let me pay attention to the camera more. Make sure that I'm getting everything in. We're going to take a scoop of rice. Let me do this right. We're going to take a scoop of beans and let a little bit of that juice get in there. Even if you want a little bit more, it would only make your food a little juicier. But you do have your salsa. Remember, you can use, I'm bad. Sometimes instead of salsa, everybody teases me because I'm the one who makes the salsa, and I make good salsa. But you know, I use Taco Bell sauce. I love Taco Bell sauce. I don't know what my problem is, but I love Taco Bell sauce. So because I'm kind of a plain Jane kind of person, it's kind of funny. I like season. I love spice. But every once in a while, I just go super plain Jane. So I'm going to just take a little bit more of the liquid. Because you remember how I told you? To each his own. I like beans. I love bean juice. It's good for you. I turned off all my pans, so we're good. So I'm going to take my tortilla. I'm going to roll it this way. Roll it this way. Catch everything real fast. When you're rolling tortillas or burritos, you want to catch it as fast as possible because that's what makes it tuck. Look at all this goodness. Now, if I were really going to eat a burrito, this is how I want mine. Some days I like salsa, some days I like my Taco Bell, but this is how I really love it. Meat, beans, and rice and cheese. Super fantastic. Once again, it's a little bit more fresh because everything is made from my kitchen. And it's really nice because I don't have to run out and go get burritos. I actually make good burritos. I like Mexican food. That's one of my favorites. That's what I grew up eating as a kid. Absolutely delicious. I would ask if you please try this. You'll be very pleased. Make sure you have extra stuff cooked, froze, so you have things on hand, especially winter's coming. And it's a little bit more better for us to eat than outside fast food. But I'm not harping on that. Give me my French fries, my potato chips any day. But it's another alternative, and it helps me do a lifestyle change because this getting old is for the birds. I want to thank all my new subscribers, all my subscribers. I want to give a shout out to Miss Betty, pre-retirement. She's dealing with some medical issues right now. We need to say lots of prayers for her. I need to personally thank her because she actually has been promoting my channel and showing other people. So I'm very grateful. A lot of you subscribers have come from her. So we want to say lots of prayers for her. Betty, you take care. And we thank you very much. And thank you all subscribers. Take good care of yourselves. And we shall pray for everybody. Thank you. And please enjoy and try this dish.